I'm in the middle of one of the craziest food judging events I've ever seen, where I need to determine the best and most creative mac and cheese in New York. Famous for picturesque landscapes, just a short drive north from New York City is the Hudson Valley, a haven for nature lovers and food lovers alike. There's a big yearly famous food events mac and cheese festival at Brotherhood Winery, America's oldest winery. As a food analyst, I was invited as an official judge this year, and although I live 2 hours away, this is somewhat of a homecoming for me as I grew up just minutes away from the venue. I also haven't judged a big food competition in close to 8 years, so that's another homecoming for me. And I can't do this alone. I have my son and helper Noah, who you may have seen in our Silly Snack Reviews shorts. Our mission is to taste test and rank all of the mac and cheeses each vendor has to offer, and maybe have a little fun along the way.
There's two things I'm good at: eating mac and cheese and kicking butt. And we have mac and cheese right here.
As we enter, our first stop is Blue Devil Dairy Bar and Grill, where they have 2 macs for us to try. There's a Porky Pig with a pulled barbecue pork vibe, and the Beer and Cheese, which is a little more of your classic mac and cheese with some minor tastes from the beer.
This is a Porky Pig. What did they do to Porky?
At our next stop, Empanada o Nada, they also have 2 macs for us to try. The first, broccoli and cheddar, has definite soup vibes.
This is broccoli and cheddar, and I can't wait to try it.
And next, lobster mac and cheese, which is decadent and really hard to stop eating. Let's make our way over to Lily's Pad, where they're sampling a fried mac and cheese bite, which they're not even sure is eligible for the competition. I'm allowing it.
Just like a mac and cheese ball. Have you tried one of these? It's good.
Then there's Joey Motz from Amore Artisan Cheese, who made mac and cheese with prosciutto, Gouda, and cheddar. Very tasty. This one is prosciutto and Gouda and cheddar.
Prosciutto.
Yeah, do a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Yeah, thumbs up or thumbs down.
As we head toward G&H Caribbean, I'm excited that we might be trying our first jerk chicken mac and cheese of the day. To my dismay though, they're only offering to judging what they're calling a regular and a seafood mac. Oh well.
This is regular mac, and I'm so excited to taste this.
As we round the corner here, we see in the distance a stand reminiscent of something at a state fair. So let's head toward it and see if they have a mac and cheese to compete, or if they're just slinging fried goodies. Whoa! They were comically generous with the portion, which it turns out they were entering the competition with their signature mac with fried cheese curds on top. They gave me the option of buffalo or barbecue for the cheese curds, and I went with barbecue since I was sharing with my co-judge.
Can you see how big this tray is? I don't think me and my dad are ever gonna finish this. Look, my dad are all taste testers, so we have to taste it. It's raining, and I don't really think it's a good weather to be outside. What's the mac and cheese fest? Let's just try this.
And it was at this point that we hit a couple of challenges. Eating this many mac and cheeses in a short period of time poses some gastrointestinal issues. Well, we tasted about half the mac and cheeses, so what do you think so far? Slowing down?
That if you hear some farting, it's all me.
And also, the rain is starting to come down pretty good. So we've gone around and tried about half of the mac and cheeses, I think 10 or 11, and like we're really starting to slow down. There have been kind of a mixed bag of places that have been doing really good ones and kind of mediocre ones, so it'll be interesting to see kind of at the end of it how it shakes out, but so far this is a lot of fun. In addition, as I brave out into the rain with no slicker, there are a couple of vendors who aren't quite ready with their mac and cheeses, but let's duck under some cover so we can try the next few macs. Carlo's has two, broccoli cheddar and what they called a childhood mac and cheese. The latter is definitely the better of the two and definitely hits me with the nostalgia feels.
This is childhood mac and cheese. Extra that I'm a child, so let's just taste it. I like it.
Las Tres Americas is serving up a salsa verde mac and cheese, which has a nice tangy and vegetal bite to it. Evie Eats has one with pepper jack and feta.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I finally got my jerk chicken mac and cheese from Just to Taste Foods. It was glorious. A truck only identified as artisanal foods hit us with a double whammy of truffle and 5 cheese mac and cheeses. My continued indifference toward truffle is confirmed here. A very familiar restaurant, 110 Grill, has an entry of pulled pork mac and cheese with ranch. They have restaurant locations in my area, so this is a reminder that I have to check it out sometime. And still, a few of the vendors in this soggy area aren't ready, so we decided to loop it back to the entrance, and we met up with the organizer, Big Ange, and then we also took a quick puppy break.
Oh my goodness.
As we made our way to the last few stops, these tough guys at Pasta d'Oro decided they needed to give us a little performance.
Pancetta, guanciale, asiago, gruyere, little pecorino, and grana padano. And then we have our citrus breadcrumbs on top with lemon, zest, a little bit of orange.
Number 3 is the place to be.
Number 3 is our Pasta d'Oro. You guys want to try your tickets? Young man.
Thank you.
Who wants to have some freshly made carbonara? Toscana style. Baresi style. Baresi style. Let me get some of those.
You guys are not buddies.
No, we Albanese.
Oh, yeah?
Albanese,
Yeah.
Right across the lake.
Yeah, that's
Right
right.
across the lake.
Now, I'm not the type of person to get overly protective of the Italian-American shtick, but their carbonara mac and cheese was pretty damn good. So damn good it brought it out in me.
It's fucking good.
But they did put on a show. I don't know the name of this mac and cheese, but let's just see how it tastes.
Up, down, middle.
How is it?
If I had 10 toes, then I would be sticking them up by now.
Okay, just 2 more stops. Hooked Restaurant has the underwhelmingly named regular mac and cheese. And next up is Bap Foods, which I think might be the organizers of the whole event. Their Gouda mac and cheese has a heavy taste of ginger and nutmeg. Could be intentional, could have been from the nearby steam table items. We don't love it. We're about as full as can be, but not too full to browse the sweets. Now that we're compiling our scores, it's time to vote. I made individual notes and scores, good and bad, for each mac and cheese for myself and Noah, which we'll share in upcoming Silly Mac Reviews shorts. Subscribe so you get notified about those. And let me tell you, this event is getting crazy as I hand in my votes. So after a long day of exercising our iron tummies and some puppies, here are our picks for the top 3 mac and cheeses of the day. In third place, a tie. G&H Caribbean, even though they didn't give us jerk chicken mac and cheese, they had 2 of the best mac and cheeses of the day, and it's a toss-up between them. The regular mac and cheese and the seafood mac and cheese anyway, so we're calling it a tie. In second place, remember Lily's pad with the fried mac and cheese bite we didn't know was eligible? Well, they're taking the silver. How can you go wrong with a fried mac and cheese? And in first place, as much as I can't take their version of an Italian-American act, their carbonara mac and cheese was amazing, and Noah agrees. Rumor has it they also won the popular vote and the championship belt that day. Very well deserved.
It's fucking good.
To dive even deeper into food analysis, click into one of the videos on your screen right now. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day.